So this is Rue Claire, and it's kind of like I don't want to say it's famous, but it's a known street in Paris. I hardly ever bother to go down it during the holidays. It's very popular, during the Christmas holidays, and yeah. Anyway, so let's go down Rue Claire and see what, if anything, we can find. I don't know what happened, but on my way on my walk today, there were some people in the park. They had like smoke. They had like, I don't know what they were doing, screaming. There seems to be some kind of sporting event. So they were kind of like those types of crazy people zealously like be enjoying. But they had this smoke thing, and since then I've been coughing. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel 100%. I don't know if it has to do with that, but since that time I started coughing, and then I'm like, I'm not feeling so normal. You know what I mean? So it's kind of annoying. Like, I don't like to feel abnormal. Anyway, this is Rue Claire, my darlings. So what can I talk about in terms of the subject matter at hand, Harry and Meghan? So I said in the video before this one, where I was at the museum, that Meghan is the most interesting person in the room, or woman certainly in the room, because she bagged Harry. And I think that that's true. And so how did she bag Harry? I thought that would be an interesting video to make as I'm walking. I think Rue Claire today is not very interesting, and I'm exhausted. Do I want to go all the way down this route just to talk on, how Meghan bagged Harry? I don't know. I want to get myself on the bus and go home. I feel abnormal. But how did she bag Harry? I think for one thing, she had done her homework before she even knew what the assignment was. She had been working on herself, really developing herself, maximizing what she was given by nature, building upon it before she met him, in terms of traveling, experiences, Soho Club, UN, just a lot of things, the UN, all of those things. I mean, she really just worked on herself. But then I think by the time she met Harry, she was not a desperate woman. It's not like, oh my God, he's a prince, I have to bag him at all costs. I mean, she was cool. She, like, for example, when he said that she didn't, oh my God, I have one just like this, I think. Almost. Well, no, it's not exactly like this. It's a little different, but very similar. So when she said that he said, in fact, that he invited her over to his place when they first met, the first date kind of thing. And she was just like, I don't think so. I think that was something that intrigued him, whether this look good, right? Gratin, dauphinoise, ou de courgette. Oh my God, how much is it? $5.90. This looks good, but I'm not gonna do it because you know why? Because sometimes, I'm not sure why, but it doesn't sort of work for my stomach, when I eat out. Okay, so yum. Look at these cheeses. So yeah, I think that, the fact that she didn't sort of like jump all over herself to go to his place the first time was something that captured his attention. He's like, what? she's not tripping all over herself to come to my home. And so there was that. But then I think, once they did go out, I think that she was just very refreshing. She had things to say because of her experiences and because of all the things that she had already done in her life, places she had already been. And so they had a lot to talk about. And I think that was fascinating to him. He wanted to talk to her. She clearly is a great conversationalist, let's face it. And do you think we should go down this way? No, well, I'm not going. You can go by yourself. I'm turning back. So I think she was a very good conversationalist. And I think there was that. I think she also had ideas, Harry's the type of guy, he's very ambitious in his own right. And he needs somebody who is equally as ambitious, who likes to, do things, try things, and yeah. So there was that. And what else? And she was an actress. I think when he Googled her, when you Google Meghan before Harry, there was just so much content there. Beautiful outfits. She was into her fashion, the tag, food, travel. Things that just created a kind of bio, an online reputation that was like, wow. It was just, she was wow. He saw her wow factor immediately, and it's just, okay, that's just, they're beautiful though, but it's not like they're very, very strong. And so he was just like, excuse me, he was just like, oh my God, how else did she bag him? She also wasn't like available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She had things to do. She lived in a different country, so if he had to make an effort to see her, if he wanted to see her. And I think that sometimes that can work in a woman's favor, is that, when the man has to, or the other person anyway, has to you have to want it, you have to work at it a little bit, it's not just handed to you, there's a little bit of a challenge, you know what I mean? And so there was that. But in the end, who really knows what it is between two people? Sometimes it's just a kind of like a spiritual thing that people are just interested in one another. And it just clicks, you know what I mean? It just was like a click. And that was the end of that. Okay, listen, you guys, I really need to pack this up. I think I did 3 potential videos today, and I haven't had lunch yet. So I am going to have myself something to eat, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.